Vitran, the previous, the president of the Graduate Institute Student Association, who will speak on behalf of her comrades, of her colleagues on the budget. Please.
Thank you, Director. It's Ms. Not married yet. One day, maybe. Okay. There's an extra seat in the front if anyone wants to grab the seat. It's going to be free. Thank you, Director, for the welcoming words, and thank you for letting me speak here today. I know it's not the most innovative thing to have the president of the student body speak at graduation, but after being elected in the highest voter turnout of elections, I think it would be appropriate, and I will try my best. As I wrote it on the bus here, the internet told me that a good speech starts with thank yous, and so I'd like to continue with some thank yous. Thank you, Admissions, for giving us a chance to study here. Thank you, IT, for bestowing the gift of Wi-Fi. Thank you, Lake Geneva, for being beautiful. Thank you, 9th floor of Picciotto, for your envious views. Thank you, Parfum de Beirut, for nourishing us. Thank you, professors, for imparting your knowledge. Thank you, Google, for always being there. Thank you, random Geneva high school kids, for taking up the limited space in our library. Thank you, École de Médecine, for making us feel like we're 18 again. Some of us are still. Thank you, Geneva, for making us resourceful people. Thank you, friends and family, for your support. It's not an easy task to listen to the historical law of economics and development from an anthropological point of view, as seen in the case study of an international policy, buzzword, 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 for months on end. Thank you for your love. It's always a roller coaster ride when we're going through midterms and finals. And thank you for flying halfway around the world to be here today. There's no better way to celebrate a milestone in our lives than to be with our friends and family. Thank you, graduates. Thank you for taking the leap to study here at the Graduate Institute here in Geneva. Without you, our 2 years wouldn't have been the same. We wouldn't have made the lasting friendships that we have now. We wouldn't be who we are without each other. To you graduates, thank you. And my last thank you goes to the most important person in our lives for the past 2 years. I'm going to make this really awkward for you. This person guided us through the mire of OCP. He consoled us when OCP became OCPM. Who was there when Google let us down? Where are you? You know who you are. Right there. Thank you, Michael Bindler. Thank you for being the moon and the stars. Thank you for having the knowledge, the patience and kindness that bureaucracy never had. Michael, I have no words to express our gratitude. I just hope that one day I'm more famous than Michael Bindler. Okay. Who would have thought the last 2 years would come so quickly, like the stunning views of the French Alps? Our time has flown by. We got a new building, we jostled for seats in class, we took notes on our laps, we begged professors to let us in courses, we learned the importance of clear communication. We learned that things change at the last minute all the time. We tried to figure out where to eat lunch, and I think we're still trying to figure that out. Okay. Some of us learned how to walk quietly in the library, some didn't. We learned the beauty of the Swiss landscape. We saw tuition hikes. But on a positive note, we don't have to pay them, so. We made new families, we made lasting friendships. Most of us became better cooks because this food here is like not that good. We became resourceful when we couldn't study at our school. I planted a tree with the president, which was subsequently taken away. Let's see. Now we only eat Gruyere cheese, aged 10 years or older. We danced all the dances. We walked up literal and figurative mountains. And also we lost our pants at the barbecues. So no wonder I really look my age now, so sorry. After all of that, we are here to collect that magical piece of paper that unlocks the key to our future. On a side note, if anyone's hiring, I'm searching for a job. I'm highly employable, I have a master's degree, and I'm familiar with working in a multicultural setting. It was fun, it sucked. All in all, we learned something. I guess what I'm trying to say is that while it may have not been easy, we got through it together, and whether or not the administration knows this, this place will miss us. Thank you and congratulations.
Merci, Présidente. We say once President, always President. So let me call the next President, the President of the Assistants Association of the Graduate Institute.